In today's reading, what if the heartbreak you've been carrying wasn't a weight but a compass? Today, the Three of Swords has flipped, the Chariot is charging, and the Ten of Cups is landing right on top of your new world. If you felt like you were digging in the dirt for nothing, stay tuned, because the Earthworm just finished the foundation for the greatest love story of your life. How do they know if the path they've chosen is a trail or a trap? How do they know if the path they've chosen is a trail or a trap, please? I feel like I need a pointer. And I don't know why, collective. I think it's because of my camera setup and the way that my entire room is. Bear with me. Looking at this from a kind of higher perspective, I'm sensing that the path looks like a series of tests that you are personally on. You aren't just choosing a direction, you're being asked to choose a frequency. The fox is intellect, sharp, reactive, and sometimes deceptive. The whale is the soul, ancient, deep, and resonant. The earthworm is the body, sort of like physical labor or, turning dirt into gold. Whereas the lion, which is the undercurrent bottom of the deck, provides a solar backbone. And I feel like this is suggesting that the trap only works if you remain small and reactive. I feel Spirit saying here that if you embody the lion, the trap becomes a mere hurdle that you leap over. I want to say that the fox has come out to spring a trap, but it isn't just here to spring a trap. The fox is part of us that tries to outsmart destiny. My gut says that you are currently over-foxing yourself. You feel the fox's tension because you're trying to think your way out of a similar isn't the word. Trying to think your way out of a situation that requires you to feel your way through, like the whale does. It's, in the sea, it feels its way through the oceans and the undercurrents, and as it finds its prey. And you're working your way through like the earthworm. I think the trap is mental, a mental loop, and the trail is physical movement. It's I'm picking up a kind of like a shadowy layer to this scenario. It's the resistance to being small. Some of you are terrified of this earthworm energy. You want the glory of the lion and the mystery of the whale, but you're afraid of the humble, slimy work of digestion. I feel like we're avoiding dirty work, the dirty work of healing. We want a cosmic shortcut, like the fox, instead of the slow rhythmic composition of our past mistakes, which is the earthworm. And the fear is that if you stop outrunning the problem, will it swallow you whole? There's a little bit of elemental balance here as well. We've got air and fire with the fox and the lion opposing each other. And it's high. There's a lot of mental activity and ego-driven attitudes right now. The water, this is present. The emotional depth is there, but it feels heavy. The earthworm is critical. This is the fix. The more you ground yourself in simple, repetitive, nourishing actions, the faster this trap of yours is going to disappear. I think now it's time to move on and get some clarifying life situations out. We're probably going to draw about 3 cards here, and then after that we'll go to the light seers and find out what's what with that. But we'll see first off where this fox energy is hiding the reality, the collective's reality. Is that the question I want to ask? No. Where is the fox hiding in the collective's reality? Spirit guides. Where is the fox hiding in the collective's reality? One more. 2 more. We'll take that. On the bottom, as I don't know why I flipped it over, we've got, let's see if we can get you into view. It's a bit difficult right now. Crystal of clarity. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Interesting. We'll keep that one in mind. I wasn't going to put that on the table. But what we have here is inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. Be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. These drop together. We've got roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can blossom. And then we've got divine flow. I love the look of this card. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring its gifts. Ooh, like the sound of that, don't we? So it's interesting then that it appears that the fox isn't really hiding in your external circumstances, collective. I feel that it's hiding in your anxiety about the future. Why do I think this then? Well, within the vision and be here now, these are the structural antidotes to this fox's trap. The fox survives by keeping you one step ahead, looking for the next exit. But by practicing mindfulness, you're going to collapse this fox's playground. Roots of stability and divine flow. This here is the architecture of the earthworm and the whale. You build the base, the roots, so to speak, so that the cosmic frequency, the flow, has a place to land. A strategic insight here is that the trap is the belief that you must outsmart the universe to survive. The trail probably is the realization that the universe is already providing the path. And I just feel that you have to be present enough to walk through it. Interestingly enough, the moon is currently in Leo, and we have a lion undercurrent. And I feel that this is demanding that you stop performing for an audience and start being authentic to your own heart. The fox is kind of like the performer, whereas you've got to realize that a lion is the king or queen who doesn't need to prove their status. Where is this fox hiding then? I feel that he's hiding in your plan B. He's hiding in the part of you that refuses to be still because you are afraid to stop moving, the world to stop turning. But look at these cards. Inner vision and roots of stability. The universe is saying that the trap is your own mental noise. The fox thinks he's clever by worrying, but the earthworm is the one who actually changes the soil. You're being asked then to trade your cleverness for your presence. When you grow into the now, the fog doesn't just clear. It evaporates because it has nothing to cling to. This is how you move from survival to divine flow. Again, looking at the roots of stability, this could be suggesting that this fox energy, this need to constantly look over your shoulder, is an ancestral survival mechanism. Your lineage survives by being clever and fast, but the whale here is calling in a new cycle. You are the first in your line who is allowed to be still, collective. You are healing the fleeing response to your ancestors by choosing to stay and grow. Let's look at the light seers then. And I think what I really want to find out is, what are the gifts the universe is bringing through this divine flow? What are the gifts that the universe is bringing through this divine flow, please, spirit guides? What are these gifts, please? Three of Swords in reverse. That's too many, spirit. I can't work with that. Oh, I think he just confirmed it there. Lovers. What else? How do I take this? I don't know, because it landed upside down on my wrist, my left wrist. Oh, the world. Go for a couple more, shall we? What else are you bringing in? Again, that's too many. What else, please, spirit? One more, maybe? Two more? Yeah. This is all looking kind of romantic. What else? What else, please, spirit? One more, please. Yeah, you wanted that one to come out, didn't you? 10 of Cups. We'll just place that one over the top there because I'm running out of space. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, spirit. I think another card flipped over in my deck. Let me just scan it. And if it did, oh my god, it's the Chariot as well. Let's plonk that one there. So some speed's coming in with this one. Interesting. The shift here is monumental, collective. With the Chariot over the Three of Swords in reverse and the Lovers, this is the divine velocity. By reversing the heartbreak, the Three of Swords, and choosing the alignment of the Lovers, you have cleared the runway. The Chariot isn't just movement, it is mastered movement. You are no longer being pulled by the fox's anxiety, you're steering your own destiny towards a fated union. The Ten of Cups over the world and the Knight of Cups, this is the ultimate manifestation. The world represents the completion of the Earthworm phase. You've turned the soil and now the garden is full. The Knight brings the offer, but the Ten of Cups ensures it isn't just a fleeting romance. It's a foundational legacy. The trap, I feel, was the belief that you would always be alone in the fog. The trail led you straight to the den. I smell a deep soul level recognition here. This isn't just a new partner. This is a mirror. The Knight of Cups is galloping towards you because you finally stopped running away from yourself. The Ten of Cups is the scent of home. It's warm. It's safe. And maybe the hunt here is finally over. The water in this is overflowing. Emotional intelligence is going to be your new currency, collective. The major arcana, which is your destiny, the Chariot, the Lovers, the world, this is really high. This signifies that this isn't just a minor life tweak. This is a predestined shift. The universe is taking the wheel here for you. The world here is returned to the power of 3. Card 21 breaks down to 3. So we return to the power of 3. The fox, the whale, and the earthworm have literally all integrated to create this new human, this new you. I'm going to end this with a final summary, and I'm going to name this From Soil to Soul. We began in the wild unknown, identifying the fox's clever but anxious mental loops as the true trap. Through the humble work of the earthworm, your grounding energy, and the ancient resonance of the whale, deep feelings, you have successfully shifted the frequency. We've dismantled the fog of confusion. By you choosing the routes of stability over the fleeing response, you've transformed your reality into a vessel for divine flow. And finally, in the Light Seer's Tarot, we revealed the harvest. The Three of Swords has flipped. The heartbreak is no longer a wound, but the scar of wisdom, with the Chariot steering the lovers toward the world. The universe is delivering a high-speed alignment of soul-level partnership and emotional completion. The Ten of Cups is your final destination, collective, a home built on the truth that you were brave enough to dig for. And I'm going to leave it there. The cards have spoken today. The energy is moving fast. As the Leo moon swells toward fullness, your task is simply just remain visible and don't hide your healing. A call to action for you today would literally be go to the comments or your own journal and write, I released the fox and I claim my 10. By naming it, you're going to anchor the frequency of the 10 of Cups into this physical realm. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. It will help my channel to grow, and this message will be able to get out to all those other souls that need to hear it. Thank you so much for being here. If you've made it to the end of the reading, I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. I really do hope that you've gotten something out of this. Until next time, I'll see you soon.